Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, this guy, Joshua Zirkzee, has to be the focal point in the side in so many ways. And what I like about him is that he doesn't shy away from anything. He doesn't really have quiet spells in games. He's always looking to get involved and to keep the team in good condition, confident, and trying to get on the front foot always. And for that, you've got to admire him.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in.
And here's Zirkzee. Oh, what a ball! He's played it back.
Koke did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
Now, what about a counter-attack?
Griezmann. Koke. Terrific effort! Oh, split-second reaction.
Alvarez is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Cleared without hesitation. It's their second corner of the game. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, that's well seen too.
Lookman.
This is a promising build-up.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now.
And he shoots!
It's off target and by quite a way.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Llorente. Quarter of an hour played.
Yoro gets over and intercepts.
That's really well manoeuvred.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Alvarez.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Matheus Cunha.
Now there's a fine ball. Lookman.
No, that's been intercepted. Menu.
And Mbomo. Mbomo.
Bina. Chance here to counter. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Tries to pass it.
Tries a shot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. Menu. Tries a measured ball. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Cardoso. Koke. Now it's Alvarez. Casemiro. Menu. Here's Matheus Cunha. And Burmo. And here's Xerxes. And it's made its way to him. Koke. Changes him with that pass. Now it's Matheus Cunha. And a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Alvarez. He's in a great position here. Yoro. Casemiro.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Casemiro. Menu. Matheus Cunha. And Burmo. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Hansko. He has found the way through. That's good play. Out towards the flank. Matheus Cunha. Llorente tries to clear. And that was nowhere near his best. And he has been fouled there. Hansko succumbs to the pressure. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here. Burmo. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So off we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Matheus Cunha! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Bruno Fernandes goes short. Casemiro with the cross. Shot a goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Xerxes clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then.
Now, can they get him away? Played in by Mazraoui.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, super ball! He's found the way through! All eyes on the referee, it's a penalty! And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. This to be all square. Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing. Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Could be danger here. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That has ended up in no man's land. And he whips it in. Good read, needed to be. Cardoso. Alvarez. Now it's Alvarez. And it's been played through. Now it's Griezmann. Lookman has it in a wide position. Matheus Cunha. And the pass is intercepted. Cardoso. Ball played for Lookman. Zirkzee. Burmo. And now the breakaway. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Longley wins the duel this time. Baina. And it's Koke. Oh, terrible pass. Tries to play it through. That has been slung wide. That is lovely. Baina. Llorente did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, no joy this time. Cardoso. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's got away!
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Backward it goes.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, well played. Plenty of numbers back.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
And number 3 coming up.
El dorsal 19. El dorsal 6.
Header! That's another chance! And how did he not put that away?
Oh, look, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Griezmann. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Not the most accurate pass. And that's going up front in a hurry. Jimenez cuts it out. Well read, nice interception.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
They want to be quick to recover this. Hansko defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Can he finish? He's got away with one there.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit the good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Cardoso. Barrios. Played back into the centre. Well-timed, excellent interception. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And here's Xerxes. He's having a hit! It's anyone's ball now. And there goes the final whistle. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football. And we're underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
This could be another episode of the Seho Girassi show, I think, Peter. While he's primarily a poacher, he doesn't really have the composure you need in the penalty area when it comes to his finishing. He's a bit Hollywood or bust regarding that. But when it comes to his general play, he has great composure bringing his teammates into the game. So he just needs to get that clinical edge going.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Girassi. That's a good ball. Menu. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Casemiro. Ahmad. No, he's not getting his way this time. De Ligt makes the interception. It's a pretty loose pass. Patience, the overwhelming virtue in this game so far. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Oh, super ball. Lisandro Martinez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Bayer. Diogo Dalot. Played to Casemiro. Zirkzee. Quarter of an hour played.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm...
Can he finish? Goal! Borussia Dortmund!
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
The first breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Nemecha. Now it's Girassi. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Brandt. Koto. Brandt. Oh, that was vital. Burmo. And it's Menu. And here's Zirkzee. Oh, this is a great position. And Nemecha. Sabitzer. This is a promising build-up. Nice physical challenge. Girassi is fouled. Schüller. Girassi. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Diogo Dalot. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Now Diallo. Lovely feet. Flings in across. And that has been cleared. Sabitzer. Brandt. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Martinez.
Borussia Dortmund really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Sabitzer, given the lift of his goal. Oh, that's superb. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Ahmad.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That is good alertness. Bellingham. Bayer.
Bayer really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He steps in, and that's the...
He's having a shot!
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Burmo. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Borussia Dortmund really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Borussia Dortmund with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0.
Substitution.
So, into the second half. Borussia Dortmund leading courtesy of the game's only goal. And here's Zirkzee. Zirkzee! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Bruno Fernandes plays it short. Cleared without hesitation. Diogo Dalot. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And he's got the beating of his man. Schlotterbeck, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Casemiro promptly onto that, and that is that. Sabitzer. Brandt. Defending was strong and firm. Laid back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Opts to play it back. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Has a look and plays it forward. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
This match was 62,000.
Ended up in no man's land. Menu wants to run onto this. Now it's Maciej Cunha. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Diogo Dalot did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Girassi. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pass somewhat off target. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Bellingham. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Maciej Cunha. Zirkzee. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 7, Joe Bellingham. Coming on the field is number 45.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. No, that's been intercepted. That pass has been well intercepted. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are.
Big chance! And that's a good finish. And this is getting better and better. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Borussia Dortmund are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Adeyemi. Lisandro Martinez with a fine tackle. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Koto. He's going to be disappointed with that. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
He's in a good position here. Real chance! He's got away with one there. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. And this is Casemiro. Threads one in. Casemiro, he's rising! It's a goal! With so little time left! Grandstand finish! It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and led it perfectly.
Manchester United give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Now that's a lovely exchange. And he shoots! Oh, it's hit the post! And he couldn't finish.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Casemiro
Added minute has been
into
indicated.
stoppage time, very little left on it. Into Baini, looking to pass their way up the pitch. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Adeyemi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Bayer picking up the Man of the Match award, and those... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
Well, we're on the way. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
This guy, Richarlison, is very easy on the eye. OK, he may not be as expressive as some of his more illustrious compatriots, but nonetheless effective. He could improve his decision-making. You can't dribble your way out of everything, and at times he'd be better off if he just got his head up a little earlier.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Shot could be on. Out towards the flank.
Sucic. Looking to play him in.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And here's Kulusevski. And it's Williams-Barnett.
Quality ball.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Mkhitaryan.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Richarlison.
Oh, well played.
Now, what about a counter-attack?
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Barella. And that interception was...
And Martinez! Now, who's going to be first to this?
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Bissouma. Barella. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's got away from it.
Decent chance! Goal! Inter!
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
The goal scorer for Inter after 22 minutes is number 22.
Inter Milan have taken the lead.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And it's Barella.
Some really good ball movement.
Tottenham are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Williams-Barnett. Now it's Kulusevski. And that is expertly dealt with.
That's a lovely, neat pass.
Nicely spread.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
And it's Denzel Dumfries.
Oh, this looks sharp.
And here's Mkhitaryan. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Dragushin. Looking for options for movement. Richarlison has the space to scheme. He's picked his way through. He's had a shot! And that's a good finish. That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Goal, Inter! And they get themselves in front! So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tottenham are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Played out wide. Dumfries has it in a wide... He's having a shot! And that's gone loose. And he's well positioned here. Tries a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Inter Milan with the corner, they're first. And now they can spring out of defence. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Williams-Barnett, that's really well manoeuvred. Richarlison, he's found some space. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Added time.
Mkhitaryan has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Martinez. He's beaten the last man. Esposito. Oh. And that brings the first half to a close. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Kudus. Solanke.
That's going in strongly.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. We have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Looking tidy in possession here. Goes for a shot! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Tottenham are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Tottenham dragged themselves back again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams.
Oh, good climb! Kudus. Aimed beyond the defence. Played into the box. Out of play for a goal kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 68.
So we have movement on both
Number
benches.
20, Mohamed Kudus. Number 8.
Tottenham do have
Bissouma.
options available on the bench
Number
if they want to go
13,
that way.
Udogi. Number
João
67.
Palhinha.
Coming
So
on the
Jim, is that the
field,
manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right
Number
position to
23,
do that collectively.
And the shot!
Number 17, Cristian Romero. Substitution in
Dragushin.
progress.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Takes a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. Çalhanoğlu goes short. Çalhanoğlu. Oh, that's nice. And it's Zielinski. Spence, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Pedro Porro. Now, can they get him away? It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Acerbi. Can he get it through? Thuram has it out wide and in space. Can he finish? And again! Goal! Inter! And they're back in front! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper, couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Quick look, thought about cutting inside. And he gets rid in a hurry. Kulusevski. Knocks it out wide. Not where it came from. Barella. He won't be happy with that one. And that has been knocked clear. Now it's Kulusevski. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Çalhanoğlu. Hangs in a terrific effort. That's a fair try, but just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Coming on the field is number 33, Davis.
That's been drilled forward. Akanji gets over and intercepts. Now it's Solanke. Nice sequence of passes, this.
Tottenham really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Great ball, and he's in here. Shoots! Ford shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Dragushin cuts it out. Romero. Pedro Porro. And that is that. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Tottenham just may have felt a little extra pressure in front of their own fans that
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
We have a real headline maker in the shape of this guy, Alain Saint-Maximin. His antics both on and off the pitch can make him a fan favourite. He stated his preference for playing centrally, but it's from out wide he does his best damage. It makes him a freer runner.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Silla. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Edouard. Thauvin. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Ganu calmly anticipates. This is a promising build-up. It's a good spell of possession, this. Vanderson. Chance here to counter. Both sides exercising caution for now. Here's Zakaria. And it's Minamino. Oh, that was vital. Haidara. Lens do have a chance to counter here. Good running, strong and purposeful. Silla. Lens disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pogba played out to the left flank. That's very neat. He's shifting through the gears here. Nice control. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Brilliantly cut out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that's an own goal!
Ah, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Zakaria. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Balogun.
Monaco really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
but with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Oh, it's a foul. It could be a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Del Plas.
To save this spot kick and his team. Oh, that's a brilliant save!
Oh, once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
Picked out brilliantly. Decent chance! And yes, it's there! And this is getting better and better. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Monaco are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Still no way through.
The defending here is resolute. Silla. Tese kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
He won't be happy with that one.
Saint-Maximin.
Floated through. Oh, sweet feet.
Saint-Maximin. Minamino. Vanderson.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Zakaria. And Vanderson. And it's Minamino.
Space for him to turn and look.
1 minute.
Showing good feet.
That has been slung wide.
Judge, surely! And that marks a high-octane end to the first half.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Voilà, c'est la mi-temps. Mais pas de panique, nos joueurs ont 45 minutes pour refaire leur retard.
So right back into the action.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And here's Edouard. Edouard!
Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
I'm a little surprised that he actually couldn't make that count. He's so good from that range. Often he'll find the net.
And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper.
Time and again they are repelled.
Now it's Balogun. Caio Henrique.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Caio Henrique tries a cross.
Beidou can get it clear. Nice bit of trickery. He's found some space. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Haidara.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Played back into the centre. Minamino. Caio Henrique providing an outlet on that flank. And it's Minamino, who's looking wide. Very nicely done. It's Papa!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Zakaria. Oh, they could break here. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Tova. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
That has not gone well. Caio Henrique is onto this. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Balogun! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Le numéro 8. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 28.
Monaco with the corner, they're first. Chance! Against the crossbar! Oh, it's a fair try, but just off target.
Camara must have been hit by a flash of doubt then. He complicated what looked like an easy opportunity.
Lens are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Played into space. It's a pretty loose pass. Dyer. Salisu. Pass somewhat off target. Monaco appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition.
And he shoots! And that's a good finish. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Just one in it now.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho. Monaco clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Lens ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Now it's Camara. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Opts to play it back. Couldn't squeeze it through. And it's made its way to him. Shoots! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Le numéro 27.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Bulatovic. The final 5 minutes. Golovin. Oh, super ball. And a chance! More pressure on the opposition goal.
Monaco really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.